hate airplanes. Every time you try to film, they fly over your head and mess up all your footage.
Yeah, it must be like, I don't know, this is the third or fourth one that flew over us. So.
It's almost like the pilot's like, hey, they're filming. Let's go that route.
Oh, they hit record. Let's go right over them.
So many different ways they can go. What's going on, fam?
Good morning, guys. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. We're coming to you from beautiful
Kissimmee, Florida. We're in Central Florida where it's a little cold. I think the temperature on my phone said 47.
So we got layers on.
Yeah.
I've got my beanie on.
Yep.
Puffy jackets on.
Puffy jacket time.
So the real reason why we wanted to meet with you and kind of do this video is we're finishing up our RV series.
Yep.
And we felt it was time for us to tell you if we do it again.
Yeah, there were definitely pros and cons to that trip. I mean, you saw it all. Some things were really fun, some things were not so fun.
Not at all.
So what were the not so fun things for you?
Well, first and foremost, it had nothing to do with the trip, but my ear infection definitely put a damper on things for me.
Yeah.
I wasn't able to really be myself.
Yeah.
I think it took a toll on both of us, it's safe to say, right?
Yeah, I mean, when you can't help someone and you're feeling helpless for days on end, of course he had the brunt of it. I mean, he was the sick one, but it sucks when you can't help someone and they're hurting.
But if I'm going to talk about some of the, we can either call them cons or like things that we would do differently. I kind of like the phrase things we would do differently a little bit better.
I agree.
One of the things that I would do differently if we were to do this again, I would probably go for something with a different size. The Class C has the drivability that we like, right?
Yeah.
That's super convenient, but with regards to the space, I like to have separate spaces or more space in general.
Yeah.
So like a Class A, it's a larger vehicle, so you're gonna have more space, although it's kind of similar layout, but I feel like you have more room overall. And then with something like a towable, you have designated areas. So you have a kitchen, you have a living room, you have a dining room, and then your bedroom's separate. So I think that's something that would be like important for me. How about you?
I actually agree with you. Everything being in a confined space was a little bit like we cook over here, we change over here, we pee over here. It was really too close for me. So to kind of go off of what you just said, I definitely agree that either a towable or a Class A would have been better because of the space, but in my opinion, having a car that we can unhook and travel and see the city and the town would have been a little bit easier.
I definitely think us having a tow car or a vehicle that we're towing the trailer with would have been great. You're right. We were in the Stone Mountain area, but we didn't really get an opportunity to go out and experience what was going on during the time of year that we were there.
Yeah.
They had Halloween festivities going on, but it was either we unhook our Class C and drive down there, or we walk or get a taxi or something, which is super inconvenient. So definitely if we do that again, we would have to make sure that we have a second vehicle, whether it's something that we tow or something like that.
Yeah, I agree. I think, you know, we were always fearful that we would have to hook up again in the dark. And we're not experienced. This was literally the first time we were doing it. So we didn't want to take that risk. So next time we'll do that different.
No risk.
Yeah. Team, hashtag no risk.
Hashtag no risk.
All right, so then what else?
Another one of the things that I would do differently is I probably would go to a different location outside of like the South. I'd go west or Midwest. Just the thought of the different canyons and hiking trails that they have out there. And it's something new to see. Like the terrain is the same in Georgia as it is in Florida. So although we had a good time, I want to see something different. I want to get out and explore.
Sure, I definitely agree with that. I mean, I would be totally fine with flying over to the west, picking up an RV out there, doing a little experience, doing a little adventure, and then flying back home.
Yeah.
That would be cool. Okay, so I'm gonna level with you guys. I'm gonna be totally Tony honest right now. Camping is dirty. Hashtag.
Camping is dirty.
Camping is dirty. I don't like dirt. When you're in a hotel, when you're in an Airbnb, you go out, you have your fun, you come back, and you're not necessarily bringing all of that nastiness with you back into the place where you sleep. But with the RV, you have fun outside, you do everything, and then you literally walk up the steps and you're right in your own kitchen. Everything you touch with your dirty forest hands, you then have to like touch while you're cooking. It's disgusting. I was constantly cleaning and wiping things down, and that's not an ideal vacation for me. I don't want to spend my vacation cleaning, and I felt like I was sweeping a lot. I was worried about like the bathroom stuff getting into the kitchen stuff because they're literally a wall away. I don't know, it was just a little bit of a too close quarter situation for me. Do you see what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean. It kind of ties into another thing that I thought about. One of the things that we struggled with that process was our towels. When we would take a bath or when we would like wash something or clean it with a towel, we had no way to dry the towel. So there was no good way to hang everything up inside the RV.
Yeah.
So you had to try to get kind of creative with regards to using the sunlight or the sun to try to dry it.
Sure.
And it wasn't always an option, especially in that international dark sky campground that we were at.
Right. Everything was shady.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, then you're just left with like moist towels.
Moist.
No way to dry them.
Hashtag moist.
It's disgusting. We're not going to hashtag the word moist. That's disgusting.
So we mentioned the size of the rig being an issue.
Yeah.
Another thing that I would do differently is I would probably get one that's a little bit more modern.
Oh, agreed.
Or more updates.
Yeah.
The AC in that particular one was a bit of an issue because if we had the AC on, we couldn't watch TV. Hard to have conversations. And also, even when we were driving, I didn't even think about that. The noise that it made when we were driving, it was like, all right, well, we can't really talk, so let's just put music up as loud as possible because we could hardly hear each other. So that one was big for me, too.
I forgot about that, but that was, that's a huge point. Updated.
Yes.
Newer model.
100%.
Leveling system.
Oh, man. Good. That was clutch.
Yeah.
So the leveling system is key. We didn't show you guys this because it's kind of gross, but at one point in time, I was walking around and I'm like, man, this doesn't seem right. Something seems off. And then I go into the bathroom and I'm like splashing around in the bathroom.
Okay, it wasn't that bad. He wasn't like in a puddle, but there was a little stream of water that came out of the bottom of the toilet, like where the water would, like the holding tank, I guess.
It was a puddle of poo water.
It wasn't.
From the toilet.
It was clean. I think we referenced this.
Clean poo water, but it was from the toilet.
And it was because the thing was unlevel. Literally, like, it's supposed to be like this, and it was like that, and some water was spilling out.
Supposed to be like what?
It was like this. Is that straight? I think so. It was like that. It wasn't good. It wasn't a good situation.
It wasn't level.
We had to use one of our clean towels.
Yeah.
And then it never dried. It was just an endless cycle.
You see how those two things go hand in hand?
Right.
If they were leveled, the towel issue might not have been as bad. But if we had a place to dry the towels, the not leveled issue might not have been as bad.
Right.
You see?
Right.
So make sure you have a way to dry your towels and make sure that your rig is level and you don't have to worry about either one of those.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some of the things that we really liked about it, though.
Oh, well, I can't think of any right now.
Wow, okay. Well, I talked about the things that I liked. I liked the ease of being able to get up and go. You get put in the middle of nature and you're camping, but it's cool because you don't have to necessarily drive back to a hotel or you don't necessarily have to camp on the ground. What can I say? I like to glamp. I like it. It's comfortable, it's casual, and it's fun. But then you still have like a TV if you want to watch movies.
Sure.
You still have the ability to cook on a stove. You still have a shower. So it's camping, but it's like adult camping.
It's like half caveman, half what?
I don't know, but I wouldn't say half caveman. It'd be like 25% caveman.
20 to 25% caveman. We started fires and stuff.
Yeah, we did that. We found sticks. And,
but then we also showered. At one point, I straightened my hair.
Yeah, and we drank wine. So, like, I like that. Also, another thing is it's a real chill, like, it's a chill vacation or a chill
Yeah,
trip.
I liked that too. It was like, you do have to put in work though. You have to clean the sewer system. You have to make sure all your hookups are right. You have to make sure your rig is level or you're gonna have problems. There are things that you have to think about that are very important, but then there are times when you're just chilling and you don't have anything to do for the whole rest of the day. So you make up games, you go find sticks, you go on a walk. Like, it is really fun to just be out, not too much technology around. You're just kind of like living off the land, so to speak.
Yeah, and kind of going off of what you were saying about the work, for me, it was kind of gratifying being able to say, yeah, well, I set this up. Like,
Oh yeah, for sure. There were definitely moments of high fives and
Oh, yeah.
hell yeah, we just did that.
it was like, that's bullshit.
It was boss shit.
Hashtag bullshit.
Until we got back inside and then I'm like straightening my hair and we're watching Friends, you know? So it was a little bit of a give and take. We like that part.
Yeah.
So I don't know, babe, would you do it again?
Would you do it again?
Okay, on 3, ready? Would you do it again?
1, 2, 3. Yes.
No.
You see this woman?
I just want to be in a hotel. I would do it again. I would do it again if we like fixed all the stuff that happened the first time around.
Yeah, so I think we both agree on that in the sense to where there was definitely some opportunities that we can kind of learn more and
Sure.
get some more insight. So if we were to do it again, we would do it the right way.
Yeah.
So we have an announcement to make, guys.
Yeah, we are heading to the 2021 RV show in Tampa, Florida.
Yes, we're gonna go to the RV show. We're gonna check out some seminars, some classes.
Yeah.
We're gonna see the most updated rigs and RVs and motorhomes just to see if this is something that we can really get into.
Yeah, we want to learn as much as possible about this because it is an option. We did have fun. So let's see if we can do it a little better. I'm excited about those seminars.
Yeah.
They give you like tips on where to go and like travel itineraries. So I'm super excited about that. Seeing the new models.
Yes.
Maybe there's something that might fit into our lifestyle a little bit better.
That's my favorite part right
Yeah.
there. This is that opportunity for each one of these manufacturers to say, this is the RV you want and this is why.
Yeah.
And then I'm excited to see that because all of the things that we've kind of checked off as things that like we would do differently.
Yeah.
It'd be cool to find an RV that checks all the boxes that would give us a decision to make. So
Yeah, we literally have a checklist now. So, you know, I guess it's up to them to sell us on it. We'll see what happens, but we're gonna take you guys along with us.
Yes.
It's I think it's a long weekend, right?
well, it's actually from the 13th through the 17th. So it's 4 days. It starts on a Wednesday and it ends on a Sunday. That's not
That's
4
not
days.
4 days. You
Okay.
figure it out. I don't know. Good luck. We're gonna be there. If you're there, hit us up.
Yes, we will definitely be there. We're actually gonna find some lucky people and hand out some Destination Unknown swag.
Swag.
Everybody loves swag. If you guys are gonna be in the Tampa area, come down to the Tampa Fairgrounds. Check out this RV show. It's the largest RV show in Florida.
Yeah.
We want to try to learn as much as we can about this RV world.
Yeah, it's gonna be exciting. I mean, it's fun to learn about stuff that you don't really know about. We've been traveling for a while, so it's not like there's new stuff that we learn all the time.
Yeah.
But the RV world is totally new to us. We're super excited. We're excited to bring you guys with us. We hear the kids screaming on the playground, so we're gonna go play with them.
All right, guys, so we've gone over a bunch of new hashtags that we have for you guys. So if you could, in the comments below, leave your favorite hashtag so we know. This is something we might be doing throughout our videos in 2021.
Oh.
Hashtag new life, new me. Those won't make the cut. Happy New Year.
Hey, Happy New Year. We didn't even say that at the beginning. 2021, y'all.
Yes. And as always, please remember, stay safe.
And be kind, fam. We love you.
Destination Nation.
We out.
Another thing that I would do differently, we mentioned the size. Size is super important.
That's what she said.
Hashtag, that's what she said.
Michael Scott in the building.